Hi, Woody here. So we now have Danny Trejo available to play as a character in Scum. The patch came out this morning, and if you buy the DLC, you can choose to look like him when you create your character. So you select male, then you slide over to number 7, and you'll see that his tattoos will show whether you have them turned on or not. Also, if you turn off concealed mode, you will not be able to see Danny nude, so it looks like you'll have to buy him dinner first. If you already have a character created, you can still change it to look like Danny if you have the DLC. So let's jump in the game and see how to do that. If you go to the outpost and go to the hospital, when you talk to the medic, he now has an option for you to buy plastic surgery. Now the first time you buy it, if you have the DLC, it will be free so that you can get Danny Trejo and it won't cost you anything. So here you can select Danny. Now, if you don't have the DLC, you can still get plastic surgery, but it will cost you $75,000, and you'll be able to change to any of the existing characters that you previously were able to create at character creation. Now, later in this video, I will show you how you can change the settings in either single player or if you have your own server to either lower the cost of plastic surgery or even make it always free if you choose to do so for your players. With the Danny Trejo character, you will get this outfit along with the Danny Trejo machete, which obviously is from the movie Machete that he starred in. And when you suicide, when you respawn, you'll respawn with the same outfit. So no longer will you respawn with oranges if you have this character, which is helpful in PvP, but you'll also spawn with a machete each time. So this could really help you, if you're trying to get back to your body and somebody just killed you, and you maybe want to try to get a little revenge. So that's a good thing. Now another thing is if you take this machete to the trader, he's only going to buy it for 2 cash, so this can't be exploited to make easy money.
Nobody cares.
So now let's take a look at how powerful this machete is compared to, let's say, the katana. So let's spawn a police zombie, and let's see how we do here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 5 hits with the machete to kill the fat police zombie. So now let's try it with the katana. So we switch to the katana, and let's take a look. That's 1, that's 2, and he's dead. So the machete is not OP by any means. It's on par with the Fuster machete, about the same. So it's a nice tool to have when you first start out, and you don't have to look around for stuff to craft you a melee weapon. So this is a pretty nice little DLC if you want to get it. So now let's take a look at what we need to do if you want to change your server settings or your single player settings so that you can change the cost of plastic surgery. So before you do anything, one thing you want to do is make sure you make a backup of this file. You want to edit the EconomyOverride.json file. Now within this file, you'll have sections down here where you can override certain prices, and your file will by default have these examples. But what we want to do is, since this is in the hospital, this may not even be in your file. You may have to add this section A_0_hospital, and then within that, then you have to put in a section for the BP plastic surgery service. Now copy one of these lines up here and then just edit and change this, and then change what you want your prices to be. Here from a single player, I just changed the price to 0 so that anytime I want, I can change my character without it costing me anything. If you have a multiplayer server, by default, it's going to be around, I think, around 75,000. So if you want to lower that to something a little bit easier to obtain, like maybe 10,000 for your players on your server, you can edit it here. Now you have to be very careful that you add these sections correctly. So you notice how you have a comma after the end of each section, like between the B4 armory, see that section? So you just have to be very careful. I'll post this section in the comments, and that way you can copy and paste it in your file. But like I said, make a backup before you do anything, and I would only recommend this to people that have done this before and know what they're doing so that you don't mess up anything. So yeah, the DLC looks really nice. I would really appreciate if you would subscribe, help me keep this channel going as I grow it. I know I haven't been very active lately, but I've just been busy. And so I'm laughing at Danny Trejo's voice. But anyways, yeah, give me a subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.